Hi everybody, Amanda here. I'm going to show you some warm-up and cool-down exercises that you can do before and after your workouts. So I had a previous video showing you the circuit exercises that we do during our classes, but I wasn't able to show you the warm-up and cool-down. So I'm going to go do that now. It's really important to warm up and cool down, getting that blood pumping into the muscles. Also good to prevent injury, and it also feels good. So you can also do these stretches even if you're not working out and you just, want to kind of relax and work on your flexibility, your mobility. I'm always going to promote stretching every day. So let's get to it. All right, so the warm-ups, usually I start with a little march in place. And it's important to do more dynamic warm-ups, meaning we're not holding any exercises. We're just kind of very flowing movements, like marching in place. I'll show you the rest of them. I'm just gradually getting the heart rate up, getting the blood pumping. So we'll do march in place. Then we'll move to side steps. So I usually do about 10 to 20 repetitions of each movement, or about 30 seconds. And I'll do 2 rounds of everything. So I'm just going to show you the movements, and then at home you can just do them on your own. So we'll do side steps. I also like to do some arm circles, warm up the upper body. So I'll do about 10 forward and then 10 backward. You can just do the full repetition amount at home on your own. I'm just going to show you what they are. So arm circles. I like to do a torso twist. Warm up the back and the spine. Nice and easy twists. And as you get more warmed up, you can make them make the twist a little more deeper. And go a little further, straighten the arms. And then we go up and over. Good. And then next I like to do, you can also do lunges, so side lunges. These might be a little more advanced for some, so if it's not something that you like to do, it's not really something you enjoy. Lunges are a little more advanced, so we do side lunges or forward lunges. Instead, you can do, still warm up the legs, you can do squats. So do a couple squats, warm up the legs, warm up the hips. If you want to use a chair, you can do, like sit down into your chair and stand up. That's going to be a good warm up too. So that's basically the extent of the warm up. I also might do, open, close, just kind of get some blood pumping in the chest and arms too. So dynamic warm ups to begin the workout, and then say we'll do our circuit, for the brunt of the exercise, and then we cool it down. Super important to cool down. We don't just want to rush out and go on with our day. We want to make sure we gradually bring the heart rate back down. So for that might look like this. So slowly kind of bring the heart rate back down. Now warm-ups and cool-downs are also important to focus on your breathing, especially in the cool-down. Bring the breath back down to a normal rate, a normal resting heart rate. So it might look something like this. And then we'll bring our arms overhead, breathe in and out. I'll do this for like about 2 to 3 reps. So again, breathe in and out. Side stretch, breathe in, bring arms to one side and then the other side. Good. We'll go forward fold, so you'll send your hands towards your toes. Nice and easy, and then slowly come up. And all these stretches you can do seated too. So if you were sitting, you can do that. Just reach down towards your feet. You don't have to touch your toes. I know that's kind of challenging for a lot of people, so just kind of reach for your toes, get a little back stretch. Next we'll do figure 4 stretch, which is one of my favorites. You can do this sitting or standing. So All it is just crossing one leg. You might need a wall for support, for balance, but my legs make the number 4, hence the name, figure 4 stretch. So here, and then we're going to lean back slightly. So from the side, it's like so, and lean forward. So you'll feel this in your hips and your hamstrings. So on the leg that's bent, you should feel it. And if you're seated, you just bring basically the same position. You're just going to lean forward. And then you switch legs. I would hold each stretch for cool down stretches for about 15 to 30 seconds. But if you are enjoying the stretch, you can hold it longer. Sometimes we get into a good stretch and it's like, oh, I'm going to stay here a little longer. Figure 4 stretch. I always do a neck stretch, so I'll bring my ear towards my shoulder. We hold this for about 30 seconds. Then we switch to the other side. We hold a lot of tension here. So it's important to stretch that out. And then chin towards our chest, look down, and then look up. This one's really important because if you think about when we're sitting a lot, we're kind of hunched over like this, or if we're on our phone, we're always looking down, So this stretch here, bring it back. And then similar concept there is our shoulder rolls. This can also be something you do in the beginning of your workout, but I kind of like to do it at the end because it's kind of like a little massage, a little relaxing. This is also good for posture too. If we're sitting a lot, you might have a lot of back pain. So if you have a lot of back pain, it could be due to your posture. So roll the shoulders back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. That's going to be a good one. Alrighty, so those are basically the warm-up and cool-down exercises. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in our group classes. Mondays at 10, Wednesdays at 1. I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.